joining me for your March 2022 Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling again the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place. Libra, please watch your sun sign, rising, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Today is our new moon. It's the 2nd of March. Our new moon occurs at 12 degrees of Pisces in your 6th house of health and wellness and diet and nutrition. There is no better day and time period or lunar cycle, or full 28-day lunar cycle than now to start and implement a positive health routine that you could stick to. The cosmos is aligned for you to actually stick to the commitments that you start today. And this is a very beautiful transit for pet owners as well, because this is the sector of pets and animals, and this could bring in a new addition to your life in the pet sector. This is also great for Libras who want to implement detoxes and to shed some weight or clear out their body from toxins, and to purify, to have like a health spa day or ritual to exfoliate the body, to start fresh on the new moon. On the 2nd as well, there is an exact conjunction between Pluto and Mars and Venus, all aligned at 27 degrees of Capricorn in your 4th sector of home and environment and dwelling. Libras can be agitated, and there's a change here of how things are operated, or the methods in the home are changed. This exact conjunction occurs on the 2nd of March, but this energy is here, and this conjunction exists from mid-February through March 6th. So on March 6th, Mars and Venus are traveling together, and they enter Aquarius. I do want to say, on a global level, this conjunction of energy, Mars representing war and anger and power, and Pluto representing death and destruction, this combination in Capricorn on a solar wheel is the 10th sector of authority and control, and has a lot to do with the experience that is happening between Ukraine and Russia, or for the Ukraine, I should say, because this is a harsh and drastic and traumatic combination. So on a global level, we're seeing this applied in that situation. But for Libras personally, on a general level, this exists in your 4th house of mother and home and your comfort zone. Now, if you want a specific area that this occurs for you, you'd have to look at your birth chart. Where do you hold 27 degrees of Capricorn? What house? That's the area that is powerfully affected, and there's some agitation and change and adjustments and adjusting that has to happen in order for things to run more smoothly, which is where Venus is entering that conjunction. Okay, so on the 6th, both Mars and Venus exit that sector of Capricorn and enter the sign of Aquarius, where they have more breathing room, the sector of freedom, the sector of innovation. But for you, Mars is here in the 5th sector, and this is good news. Mars in the 5th sector from March 6th through April 14th is a lot of fun. It's also a lot of fertility. So if you're not planning on becoming pregnant or getting someone pregnant, you have to be prepared in that time, because that is a fertile placement, Mars in the 5th house. But this also gives you stamina and energy to connect with the children in your life. This is a very creative placement for artists out there as well. And Venus here does the same thing in terms of being creative and assisting in the artists and with the sports people of the world. Venus is here from March 6th through April 5th. So she smooths and soothes the 5th house of children, fertility, creativity, and sports, gambling, adventure, playfulness. This is great for lighthearted dating, non-serious relationships, having a companionship, connection, romance. Mars and Venus here, that's the lover's energy intertwined in the sector of love. So this is wonderful for single Libras because you could be linking up at this time. And even if you're in relationship, you might have to bat people away. You have options here. Single Libras will love this because if you're looking to balance out the Libran energy within yourself, this will bring in that partner. So that's from March 6th through April 14th. On the 9th, Mercury shifts into Pisces through March 27th, conjunct Neptune and Jupiter. This is also where we had that new moon at the on the 2nd day of March. This is the 6th house of health and well-being. So Mercury here can have you tending to details through the 27th, from the 9th to the 27th of March, handling blood work, annual checkups, dental work, communicating about health, seeing a nutritionist, diet and nutrition, implementing regimen in your day, and sticking to a positive routine. Our full moon occurs on the 18th of March at 27 degrees of Virgo, bringing closure, culmination in the 12th house where it's supposed to be. Libra is able to truly release a bad habit or addiction or a wound, an internal emotional wound, around the 18th, when this full moon brings an end to the last sector of around the wheel for you. Completion. Let it go. Our sun enters Aries, the first zodiac sign on the astrological wheel, on March 20th. And this is our vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere. Happy spring. And the sun will be here through the 19th of April. Wonderful for commitments, relationships, marriages, partnerships, both professional and personal. Let's see what is here in your cards for the month. If you'd like a private reading, Libra, this is what I do. You can reach me at audreyalison.com. And you can pick your exact time and date and schedule your reading on my calendar, and you'll be confirmed immediately. Libra, here are your cards for the month. 4 of Coins, savings, being frugal, a little bit of a miser, but it pays off. Restrict your spending. Libra is preparing, securing their foundation. Wow, here we go, the Lovers. I mentioned that, the 5th house of Mars and Venus. Oh yeah, Venus. Well, this one says Mercury, but Mercury and Mars, Mars and Venus are more likely lovers than Hermes and Aphrodite. So you are intertwined. There's a passion. There's a new energy available for you. And some of you that are already in connections are just getting deeper involved with one another. Wow. Preparing for marriage. 10 of Cups. So this is about balance and relationship. These 4 of Coins, it's 2 of yours and 2 of mine. Let's combine things. The 2 and the 10. These are all even numbers. 2, 4, and 10. Let's see. Now we have the 9 of Swords. Some Libras have to face their fears because your fears are keeping you away from your happiness. Don't get too comfortable being alone. It's all out there for you. You just can't see all of it yet. And that's okay. But get out there. I hope this was helpful for you. I'm wishing you a beautiful month and happy spring. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.